Well, good afternoon. Hello and welcome everybody to our webinar on Silver Premier on the Go, mobile app and web quote tool hosted by 5 Star Life Insurance Company and CSG Actuarial. I'm John Sachs, Vice President of Sales with 5 Star Life, and I'm joined by Brian Welch, Senior Director, CSG Actuarial. Please note that for clarity and time management, everybody on this call is muted with the exception of me and Brian. This webinar will run for 30 minutes. Today we'll be giving you a brief overview of our latest field producer-focused tools for final expense. 5 Star Life is excited about this new release, and we feel this tool will make it easier than ever for you to interact with your clients and provide a quick and accurate life insurance rate quote, as well as provide you with a prescription drug lookup tool to better assess your client's insurability based on current prescription medications being taken. We are pleased to be partnered with CSG Actuarial out of Omaha, Nebraska, who developed and managed the quote tools we plan to demonstrate to you today. 5 Star Life Insurance Company, located in Alexandria, Virginia, is rated A- by AM Best and is a related entity under the Armed Forces Benefit Association. AFBA was established in 1947 with the endorsement of then General of the Army Dwight D. Eisenhower. 5 Star Life underwrites AFBA's insurance. AFBA has provided life insurance to military members and their families for nearly 70 years. CSG Actuarial was established in 2007 and is one of the fastest growing tech companies in the country, helping insurance agents, agencies, and carriers keep up with the ever-changing senior life and health insurance marketplace. CSG provides a comprehensive suite of online quoting tools that cover a broad array of products including Medicare Advantage, final expense life, senior dental, and hospital indemnity. I would now like to turn the mic over to Brian Welch with CSG, who will be walking you through a brief tutorial on how to use our new quote and prescription drug lookup tool, Silver Premier on the Go. Brian, the floor is yours.
I appreciate it, John, and I appreciate everybody's time to hop on this call real quick to find out how the new tools work and look and feel. We're recording this call, as you probably heard before. John started speaking. So if you want to go back and view this webinar again, if you maybe missed something or you want to see something again, this link will be available to you after this call is over, and we'll also be providing you some contact information as well as future webinar dates if you want to ask more questions or maybe view a future date of a webinar. What you're looking at in front of you are the two tools that we've developed for 5-star agents. One is the website tool, and the second is the mobile app. And so they both do the exact same thing, just one would be used if you were at your computer in your office, and the other would be more of, like John said, a Silver Premier on the Go, where if you weren't in your office and you needed some quote or some drug information, you could use so using that app that's available to you. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with the website version here. This is the opening screen that you will see once you get into the tool. From here, you can do one of two things. You can run a final expense quote, you can look up a prescription, or you can contact support. And the contact support button is simply if you have a question about the plan you're looking at, maybe you're having a question about something within the tool, you can simply just click that contact support button, fill out the information, and someone will get back with you within the next 24 hours. So we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll start with the prescription drug lookup. So all you need to do is click open the PDL, look up here, and it'll pop up with instructions of searching for a medication name. And so this will be for any medication that your client may be taking and you want to see how it falls in with the 5-star plan. So we'll go ahead and test one here. As you begin to type, the system will begin to guess what you're trying to type in. We understand some of these drug names are pretty long, and so the system will preemptively try to guess which one you're trying to use. We're trying to find this one, so you'll simply click it, and it comes back with a few different options in relationship to that drug. And so it'll first come back with the conditions, and so if people are taking this, it is due to a stroke condition. And then it'll provide the look-back periods and the underwriting outcomes. So the look-back period for this medication is going to be 12 to 36 months, and the underwriting outcome is going to be the first drug fill within 0 to 12 months, or it could go to a graded death benefit if it's within 13 to 35 months or 36 months thereafter. And so this just allows you to type in a few different drug names. We'll pull up a different one here. Here's where it has multiple different conditions, and so if you wanted to click blood clot, you can see the look-back periods for those different types of conditions, as a drug may be available for different types of health ailments. And so this just allows you to not only use what drugs that the person would be using to find the best plan, but also what would be available to them. Are they under the level or the preferred benefit, or are they going to be under the graded benefit, or are they not going to be? Is it an item of declination? Are they not going to be offered this drug at all? And so this is a good tool for you to quickly gain access to that information. What it'll mainly pertain to is the rate. And so what you're looking at here, if you were to click Run Final Expense Quote, is the quote information section. First item here is just to select the state. And so if you wanted to run certain states or areas, you would do that there. Second option here is the age. So if you were going to run a 59-year-old or a 70-year-old, that's where you would change their age. Gender, male or female, depending on who you're trying to run a quote for. Tobacco or non-tobacco. And then we have the 2 monthly rate and face amount items. And so what the face value item will do is you can select the face amount that you're looking for. So if you're looking for a $20,000 level benefit or a preferred benefit, that's where you'll select the face amount options there. You can also type in the monthly rate. So let's say you're dealing with an insured and they can afford $30 a month. You can simply search and be able to pull up what type of face amount benefit is available for $30 through 5-star, if at all. And so we just kind of allow you 2 different options to run the quotes there to see if maybe what fits best, or allow you to search and find the best options as quick as possible. Next thing is the product type. If you wanted to switch to see a graded benefit, you can. And this just allows you to see both the options that are available under the 5-star company information. The last thing here is the client label. And this is if you wanted to print the quote off, or you wanted to email this quote to somebody. You can personalize this quote. Let's say you're dealing with John Smith, and you wanted to put their name on the quote to kind of personalize it to them. You can choose to type in that name. This is optional. It's not required to run the quote, but we just want to offer that in case this information is meant to be shared. So we'll go ahead and press Get Quote. It's now going to pull, based upon the parameters that we typed in, the available plan for the demographics that you used. What you're looking at now is the quote results, and I'll kind of go over these step by step. The top part up here above is the Quick Quote section, and what this allows you to do is, rather than having to click back and forth if you want to run a new quote, or you want to change from female to male, or you want to go from 65 to 64, or change the face amount, or go from a level to a graded, you can do so using that Quick Quote section. And so you don't have to keep clicking back and forth. Just enhances the user experience for yourself. It enhances your speed in using the tool, and it creates a better environment for quoting. Down below here, obviously, you're going to see the company that you're quoting for, which is 5-Star Life, and the corresponding monthly rate. We'll also show you what plan you're looking at, which is obviously the Silver Premier, the parent company associated with those plans, as well as the AM Best and S&P ratings, if they're available. And then as well as the underwriting. This is a simplified underwriting plan, and so we're showing you as a simplified plan. If it would be full or graded or full or guaranteed issue, it would populate there. Down below here, there's some plan details, and essentially it just takes you to a new screen that allows you to view the details and kind of some more information of what you ran. That can be printed or exported to PDF if you wanted to share this information in kind of a different view, so to speak. And so it just kind of allows you to see more of a plain details view in the event that you wanted to share the information, like I said. As well, we also allow you to run a prescription drug lookup directly from this screen. So if you wanted to run the rate first and then to find out based upon their drugs if they qualify for this plan, you can just pull up the prescription drug lookup by clicking that button, and it brings up the drop down right in front of you so that you can do it right there in front of your quote. We also, over here on the left-hand side, allow a few different toolbar options. The first is compare quotes. And so let's say you wanted to compare the level benefit or preferred benefit to a graded benefit. All you need to do is just click the company name. It turns it green, and then you can switch the product type to graded, run the quote, and click that company is green, and it'll put these side by side. And so if you wanted to provide to your client the look of a print-off that had here's the graded option and here's the preferred option, you could do so on one sheet and compare the two plans and prices. Next thing we have here is the export feature. And what the export feature will do is we'll either print or export this exact quote here to PDF. What the print option does, the blue button here, is it will strip out all the color. It puts it in a printer-friendly format. We're not using all your ink. It'll allow you to print this off and take it with you for a business meeting. Print on a single page. Just allows you a quick and easy option to print the screen off. The next option here is a PDF option. This is a more, if you wanted to email or save this to your computer, or you wanted to include the color in your print off, you can choose to generate a PDF of exactly what you're looking at here. And this will again allow you to share this information with the client if they aren't running it with you there in your office or while you're on the go with the mobile app. This is where that client label will come into play. If you wanted to personalize the name on the print off or quote, that's where it'll display the name of that client label that you type in. Below that is a few different adjust your view sections. One is the expand and contract quotes. What that's doing is it essentially just allowing you for a simpler view. Let's say you didn't want to confuse a client, or you just wanted to be able to provide them a simple price and company name. You can choose to expand or contract the quotes there to allow you to kind of simplify the view a little bit better. And the next is the monthly rate. And so if you want, we're going to default to the monthly rate, but if you wanted to go to quarterly or semi-annual or annual rates, you can view those different payment options there by just clicking this drop down, and you can switch from which payment method you wanted to look at. Beyond that, we also have underwriting available on here. What this is it's the look back period directly off the 5-Star Life final expense application. And so what you'll do here is you just click this drop down, and if you're dealing with somebody beyond the medication that does have, let's say for example, a heart attack in their medical history, you can choose to search for that condition, or you can scroll down through our conditions here as we have them listed out, and you can click the ones that would be applicable to their medical history. So as you can see here, for this condition, the look back period is 2 years on this plan. And so this just allows you to not only find out what's the best price for that person, what type of drugs would qualify for the type of benefit that they have, as well as what type of medical conditions may or may not get this person actually issued for the business. And so this just is a quick and easy way for you to not only decipher through what's the best price and what can be quoted, but also is this plan available or what plan preferred or graded is best for that client. So in a quick review, that's how the final expense tool works. We try to make it as simple as possible. We try to make it so that once you run 2 or 3 quotes, you become a pro at it and you can do it really fast and easy. To get back to that main screen, you can do a couple different things. One of which is you can just hover over this final expense life tab, and it'll bring up the dashboard button, and that'll take you back to that home screen. You can also click this new button, which will take you back to that original quote section where we typed in the demographic information. And you can also use this navigation bar down here to go back to a 5-Star Life quote or contact support. This About Quote button here as well will kind of outline exactly what we just talked about. If you're confused, what's the Silver Premier plan? What is that? You can click this About Quote button, and it'll kind of walk you through exactly what you're looking at in front of the screen. So we'll go ahead and go back to this home section here. Like I said, we try to make it as easy as possible, and we try to make sure that you're not confused when you're running quotes. This tool is meant to help, not to confuse. So with that being said, I'll pull up our mobile feature here. And so this is the mobile version of an iPhone. And so what this is referencing is an iPhone 6. However, if you have a tablet, if you have a different version of a phone, it will all conform to those different types of screens. But for the demo purposes, we just chose to do the phone. You can download this on the store. You put it right on your device. All you have to do to open up the app to get to this screen in front of you is just click it. It opens it up, and away you go. Like I said, this will do the same thing that the website version was doing, except it's more of an on-the-go type feature. You're not at your desk. You're not at a computer. You need a quote or you need to look up a drug. You can do so right through here through the app. So to begin, all you have to do is click Run Quote, and it'll bring up the two options like you have on the website tool, Final Expense and Drug Lookup. So we'll go ahead and click Drug Lookup. It's going to bring up the same thing it did before, and we'll go ahead and type in our conditions here. Just like before, it'll begin to guess what you're trying to find. It'll provide you the medication name, the condition. If there's multiple conditions, you'll be able to scroll and select with your thumb or finger on your mobile device to find out what's the best condition that's relatable to this medication. And then it'll also give you the look-back periods and the underwriting outcomes. As you can see, this works the same way, same information, same systems, just a more on-the-go type feature. To go back, all you simply need to do is click Tools, and it'll take you back to this original screen. Next option here is the Final Expense Life. It's going to ask you the same information that the other tool would, your state, age, gender, tobacco status, as well as the face amount and the monthly rate. So if you want to type in the monthly rate versus the tobacco status, you can. As well, you can select the different types of product that you have if you want to switch from a preferred to a graded plan. So we'll go ahead and press Get Quote. It's now on your mobile device going to be able to pull which plan's available to you. And so, as you can see here, $43.50 a month. The face value is $10,000. We can choose to click on this and see some more information, like the underwriting is simplified. What type of parent company it is, some more benefit information. We can also do the prescription drug lookup directly from this screen as well. Same way that you could on the website version. As well, if you wanted to add your underwriting filters. So let's say you wanted to select the angioplasty like we did before, and you apply that to the rate, it will now have the look-back periods associated with those plans so that you can see what the look-back periods would be for that type of condition. And so that's just a quick and easy way of how it works on your phone. And we hope that you get used to both tools. If you can use one tool, you can use them all. We designed them the same way so you have the same user experience. With that being said, I hope that you had a quick and easy look at how the tools, and you'll find this useful in the field. We are going to be doing future webinars. One will be next Thursday, the 21st at 2 Eastern, 1 Central. And the fourth and final one will be April 28th at 2 Eastern, 1 Central. And as well, if you have other questions about this video that you just reviewed, this is being recorded. So if you wanted to watch this again, that link will be available to you. Or if you have immediate questions and you want to get answers, you can email finalexpense@afba.com. Again, that's finalexpense@afba.com, and your questions will get answered within a 24-hour period. With that being said, I hope you found this useful. I appreciate everybody's time. Have a great day, and maybe we'll see you on the next call next week. Have a good one, everybody.